The challenge is, even when you're doing a bathroom remodeling project, which is a small space, there's a lot of selections to be made, and there's a lot of places, quite frankly, you can go wrong. In this video, I'm going to talk to 3 bathroom remodeling experts, and I'm going to chime in with a little bit of my own stuff as well to talk to you about what are those problems, and then how do you make sure those problems don't happen to you so that you get a very stylish bathroom, one that is functional and fashionable and will last you for years to come. So look forward to joining you on in this video. Most people love to use tile in a bathroom. The problem with tile is the grout joint, and the grout joint kind of capturing water and capturing mold. So if you really want to have a nice bathroom but don't want to have all that maintenance problem and or mold problem, I'd look for grout-free products. So in the wall panels, you can look at things like laminate wall panels that click and lock together, or grout-free shower pans. Could be a solid surface, could be a cultured stone, could be a low profile, or even a ramped type of entry. And then in flooring, today what's really hot is things like luxury vinyl plank that can be used on the floors that look like wood but yet are grout-free.
Lack of ventilation in a bathroom can lead to mold. Mold and mildew. It'll fog up your mirrors as you're taking a shower, or if the bathroom gets any sort of temperature to it. So the best way to combat against that is, if you have the ability to put a window in the bathroom, that's great. If not, an exhaust fan is always a great option.
Most vanities that we all have are really a pain in the back end. You open up the doors, there's maybe even no drawers in there, and it's just a one big open space, and so you end up buying 3 bottles of shampoo and you have stuff stuck in the back and you can't find it. So the best way to improve the storage inside of a vanity is to look first for a vanity that has drawers that pull out, that come out from the space, and or maybe there's an adjustable shelf in there or a tip out drawer. Getting a vanity with smart storage will allow you to save money by not buying the same thing over and over again, and to have more cubic footage inside of that vanity that is effective space for you to use.
Tubs and shower pans even can be difficult to get into because of the height. You have to step over into a tub. Shower pan, some of the curbs are quite high and causing falls. So to stop that, you can go with a ramped shower pan, modern low profile shower pan, or even a wet room situation.
Going with a vessel sink, the cabinet that it's going to sit on is going to sit lower, and then you're reducing the amount of countertop space that you have. I know for my house, we have toothbrushes and soap and all of that stuff on the countertop, and it gets in the way. You lose more space.
Underneath them, water kind of can run down over the sides and cause some mold and mildew around the edges of it where it meets the actual countertop.
So alternate options to that would be to do a recessed bowl in your sink. So it would just sit below the countertop, and that would allow you to keep the amount of storage that you have on your countertop if needed.
Pivoting doors have their place, but they also have their drawbacks. The number one drawback of a pivoting door is that when you open that door, there's water on it, so the water gets on the floor and down into, if you have a tile floor, into that tile grout joints, or sometimes the door will bang into things or bang into somebody. So if you want to get rid of that problem with a pivot door, you can go with a bypass door where both doors kind of slide, back and forth. Or you can go to slider door where one door moves and the other stationary. Or you can even go with a walk-in system where you've got a fixed glass door, or a fixed glass door with what's called a shower screen where part of the door pivots. Any of those will give you the benefits of an easy to enter space, but yet you won't have that problem of water on the floor or the door banging into somebody.
The problem with a smaller alcove shower is you could be banging your arms on the wall, on the shower door, if you have a door. Sometimes when it's a confined space like that and you can't move around real good, it could, create a falling hazard. The way to combat that problem would be, you could use a bow front shower base and shower door, which would give you more elbow room, or you could do a roll-in shower and make it a one-level wet room.
For shower spaces where people are looking to do a remodel, moving the drains is an option, but it's not going to be a cheap option. You're going to have a lot of expense in with your plumber to move those drains around. So ideally, it's best to be able to keep your toilet and your drain for your shower or tub in the same location. The options that are available for at least the shower would be to do a custom shower pan that allows you to have the drain where you need it. So it'll match up with your existing plumbing, so you don't have to have that extra expense.
Bathrooms are often the smallest places in the house, yet we use them multiple times a day. And because we use them multiple times a day, there's a lot of stuff we need to store. So the question becomes, where can you quote unquote find storage in the space? One is inside the shower. You can go with a recessed niche where literally the soap and shampoo is built into the cavity of the wall. On the wall, you can look at things like a medicine cabinet, or even if you want more light, you can use an LED lit up medicine cabinet where you can open that thing up and find more space in there. You can also, some cases, look for niches inside of walls in the bathroom itself, and sometimes put a space where you can put towels inside of a, maybe it's an open cavity in the wall. Lastly, I'd say is in the vanity. The vanity usually is a very poorly utilized space because the vanity cabinets are cheap and they don't have pull-out drawers or tip-out drawers. So look for a vanity that is well built but also has effective storage that is adjustable.
Purchase products from several vendors. They may not all match up together real well. The door might not fit properly on the base or fit with the wall panels. Or if you buy the vanity one place, the countertop another place, and your sink, they just might not go together. And then you run into that some vendors won't let you return them, or if you do try to return them, you are paying a high restock fee. So a good alternative is to try to purchase them from one place, and then you know that everything will fit together and match up really nice.
Ways to avoid using wood in the bathroom would be to go with a vinyl framed window, for instance, instead of a wood frame window, to go with composite trim. And it's also to go with other products for the walls, such as if you're looking for a wood look, there is wood grain available in some of the different patterns that are out there. There's also wood grain tile. So if that's a look that you're going for, you can definitely achieve it without using the wood. When
you look at making selections, I think we all have had problems with that. I know in my home, I bought some carpet that goes down into the basement, looked fine with the little squares that we got. When I put it down, I was like, oh, that looks butt ugly, and it was too late. So the challenge that we all have is that fear of screwing up, FOSU, and we don't want to have that problem. I'd say the number one way to get rid of that problem is to use a bathroom visualizer. What a bathroom visualizer is, if you don't know what that is you can literally go in there and see different room scenes and change out the wall panels, change out the base, change out the glass door, change out the vanity color, change out the top, change out the paint, change out the flooring, and see what they all look like together. Because when you go from store to store to store to store, even if you think you have it all right, when you put it all together, it may not be kind of what you think it is. So what I'd recommend to really make sure you can pull the whole doggone thing together is to use a bathroom visualizer so you don't make selection mistakes and expensive product that you're like, ugh, this doesn't look good together like my basement carpeted floor, and you're stuck with it for years and years to come. So we just got done talking about 13 bathroom remodeling mistakes, and what I hope you got from that video is identifying some things that maybe you didn't know before that you know now that will not cause you to be the one to have to deal with those pitfalls. However, I know you may even want more information and learn more, and there's some definite ways you can do that. First, I invite you to go to innovatebuildingsolutions.com. There's a whole bunch of different product categories from bathroom wall panels, bases, glass doors, vanities that you can learn about and make sure you're learning and getting more information on those products. Or you can certainly check out the bathroom visualizer tool and see how you can put all of these different components together in a space that'll really work for you. And lastly, if you have any questions, certainly feel free to call us. The number is 877-668-5888. Any one of our team would love to help you and make sure that you are not a victim of these bathroom remodeling problems. Thanks so much.